Russell Westbrook certainly is a superstar. His nickname should be the walking triple-double, to be honest. He's just a complete machine. The question is, though, can he win MVP?
They've got to get wins for that to be the case, because if you look in the past, 10 years or whatever, I've got the stat here. In the past decade, the MVPs, they've all won plus 50 plus.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the Thunder at the moment sit at 10-8. They're sixth in the West. Well,
the only one that didn't was LeBron, but that was in the lockout.
Yeah.
So they have at the moment. He's that good that he could possibly sneak in, but it's just a win factor.
Yeah.
Like they have to clock up wins for him to win it.
I mean, if you just look at his stat line, he's averaging 31.2 points per game, 11.1 assists, and 9.9 boards. So he's 0.1 rebounds off averaging a triple-double, which the only person who's ever done that is Oscar way back. In the game, in his last game against Detroit, he racked up his 7th triple-double of the season. The entire rest of the NBA, I think, has 9 combined, and he has 7 on his own. He's he had caught LeBron. He caught LeBron yesterday on, what is it, some ridiculous number. He goes 44th. So he has 44 career triple-doubles. LeBron had 44, but then today he saw Westbrook and said, "No, that's it."
That just shows how much of a beast. Like LeBron's been in the league for a lot longer than Westbrook has been.
Exactly. I think it's about 4 or 5 seasons.
More.
Yeah, 5 fewer seasons.
Yeah,
that Westbrook's done on him, which is insane. Now, obviously, there's a few contributing factors behind it. When you take Durant out of the Thunder, there's always going to be... they're going to be quite
numbers are going to go up.
Westbrook-centric. I mean, his usage rate is currently at 40.8, which, if it stays around that mark, will be the highest ever recorded in the history of the NBA. So
the ball's in his hand every possession.
Exactly.
So he's going to dictate what happens.
Yeah. And look, the other thing with Westbrook, obviously there's going to be if the Thunder can get enough wins, but there are certain knocks on him. He's second in the league in turnovers. It's always been a thing for Westbrook. Westbrook plays out of control, and it works 90% of the time.
He's a maniac.
But when it doesn't work,
it
doesn't work, and it's pretty spectacular. It's spectacularly bad when it doesn't work.
The nickname Westbrook comes up.
Exactly.
When he starts bricking it, he's useless.
Yep. 33% from 3 as well, which is not amazing. And I think the one area where Westbrook needs to improve on, and he can still develop as a player to become even better, is just his late game execution, because he has the ability to be a really good late game closer with that mid-range shot he's got and his ability to get to the basket. But at the moment, he tends to prefer the flailing legs all over the place ball from...
Which is...
It's not an effective way, especially when you're Russell Westbrook and that's not your calling card.
You just go straight to the basket.
I mean, if you're Steph Curry or something, then fine. But
it's the same. That's the same criticism with LeBron though, because he does that. He's tendency to do that. I'm sick of seeing that. You can get to the basket
whenever
at will.
You want.
Just draw you'll draw a triple team, pass it out. You've got someone open. Or you draw a foul in the paint, go to the line.
Exactly. I mean, just a stat to put his impact on that team in perspective. With Westbrook on the floor, the Thunder have outscored opponents by 113 points in Russ's 637 minutes that he's played so far this season. In his 242 minutes that he's not on the floor, they've been outscored by 88 points. So that's a 201-point swing from one player.
That is ridiculous.
Over 18 games, a 201-point swing.
That's not even that much a difference.
Well, that's the problem that the Thunder have, because that's not... You're never going to win a championship or be a true contender.
On the defensive end, sorry.
Exactly.
They're very similar to Houston, how they rely on James Harden.
Yep. And you know how Westbrook's the number 2 for turnovers? Guess who number 1 is?
James Harden.
Exactly. So, clearly that's something that they need to address, but nothing taking away from the fact that Westbrook has been a complete and utter beast to start the season.